but this is dangerous. If you stick your thumb in, it's in danger of being broken, okay? So from here, I'm gonna roll my 4 fingers in, and then like catch the hem of the sleeves so that they're kind of wrapped with my 4 fingers here. And as I do that, my thumbs come out. With these 2 grips trying to pull away, I have a really strong grip. He's attached to me now, okay? So with this, I want to hold them and I want to get them nice and tight here, okay? Not too much, like pulling him in. I want to give him a little slack to bait him. I want him to stand up, okay? So as he goes to stand up, I'm not going to let him attack my legs. I'm not going to let him get down to here and grab anything like that. I want to just keep him right here, okay? Switch sides for me a little bit. My other hand hurts like crazy. All right, so when he's up in this position here, all right, what I normally like to do for what we call double sleeve is I'm gonna bring 1 foot over his shoulder into what we call shallow lasso, all right? This is a really strong defense without locking yourself into a full lasso, because once I go here, I'm pretty much locked into this, okay? So from here, I still get a lot of the benefits of lasso without forcing myself to be stuck in there, okay? Now, my other leg, I'm just gonna kind of rest it over his hip like this, on his thigh. Come on in, Johnny. So I'm gonna rest it on his thigh and like kind of block his outside movement here, okay? So I don't need to put it on his hip like this or on his knee. I'm just gonna stick it right there. I'll get you in uniform in a minute, okay? So just coming in and watch. All right, so when I'm here, this is a really strong resting position, all right? There's not too many attacks yet, but there's a lot of transitions I can make here, and it's very difficult for him to get out, and I can rest. So it's sort of like how you can rest in closed guard, you can kind of rest in this position, okay? But I want to show a couple small details. One, when I got this grip, I kind of got in the center, but for double sleeve, I want to go to the inside wrist like this, and I want to grab here, then bring my elbow down. The reason I do that is it cuts a lot of the slack off and makes it much more difficult for him to circle out and get any sort of detail. So like, if I get to here in the middle, he can circle his arms around and start grabbing me and circle all the way. But if I get more to the side and twist and like almost point upwards, it cuts almost all that slack out, right? So it's a much more powerful grip here, okay? So I want to make sure that he doesn't reach down and grab my foot here so that he can start putting it under him, going to headquarters, things like that, okay? But even if he manages to get his hands down and grab this, I can just pull and break it out. I kick my legs and pull this arm back in, okay? So this is the general position I want you to start with. Now I want you to see how powerful this is, because from here, if he leaves a gap between his elbow and his knees, I could just bring him right back into closed guard. Or if he puts his elbow to his knees and starts pushing pressure on my leg here to try to open it, then he's giving me De La Riva hook, okay? So between these 3 techniques, shallow lasso, closed guard, and De La Riva, you pretty much have him locked down, all right? So what I want you guys to work on is just this technique really quickly, then we're gonna start working on some attacks. So your teammate is gonna start with closed guard. You're going